All right, it's recording again. Well, I did just try to record one while I was fixing my lunch, and yeah, I gotta twist this camera a little bit. Sorry. It didn't save. I don't think we'll see it. Yeah, it's too bad. I was going off on a rant about George Rohr. That's the new boss that's coming, the area manager. Talked about the snow down I just went to up in Durango, which might be fun, I guess. You gotta buy tickets for it and go to that daytime stuff, and then that's a good time. But you go at night. I ended up just going and have some sushi and trying to find some live music, but there were bands taking breaks for like an hour and a half at a time. So I was out of there. Yeah, it was a shame, but it was nice to get out of town, go for a little drive. Been having fun up here. Don't really fit in with the locals. Darn, I don't want to recite all that stuff. But it turns out the locals been talking about me at the local coffee shop where I go on my way to the library, grocery store. And there's been people that notice that I only come up either on a bicycle or motorcycle and talking to each other about that in this weather that we have. And I shared with one guy there today that I consider it my urban adventure. That's what I call it, as some of you may know. And that makes it sort of more fun. I no longer need to go out in the national parks and all like I used to work and have those kind of outback adventures, backcountry adventures. I can just tailor my life towards having an urban adventure. And when you just get around on a motorcycle and a bicycle in a culture that lives without automobiles, it becomes an adventure trying to have a normal life, a relatively good quality of life on that. But it does give me the money. I like the cash. I like disposable income to do whatever the hell I want. I don't have a lot, but I'm not dropping all that money every month. Everybody I know with cars. All the guys I know with cars, nobody's ever got any cash. This is a chicken salad and an alfalfa sprout sandwich for my lunch. My lunches have been pretty good lately. Been eating real well. Been doing my transcendental meditation regularly, and those mantras are going well. And in the evening, now I've dropped the green tea and I've switched to chamomile so that I can hopefully sleep better. My sleep cycle's still disrupted. I've suffered from insomnia since I was an infant, I guess. My mom told me. You hear me there. Yeah, I got a new area manager coming up tomorrow, and he's a good old boy. Customer's always right mentality, although I believe that business model was discredited in the 70s when the customer just started to learn if they raised a fuss, that customer always right thing, people would be giving them money and stuff, and it didn't necessarily have to be right. We would just do that so we could get their business again or something. And George, well, he's a big old boy, overweight, out of shape, and goes home from work, sits on his fat ass and drinks beer. When I first started there, the job wasn't what it was described. It was very slow. Hell, I'd go out in the lobby and take a nap in the afternoon. George tells me he's not impressed. Well, I hate to burst his bubble, but George is not an impressive man or one that I would care about impressing. Who gives a shit what that fat old boy thinks? I wonder if he'll watch this, hear himself described that way. Thinks he's at the top of his game, I've heard him described. Jeez, I don't know. Rather relative. Why would I care what that old boy doesn't take care of himself thinks? I don't. But I do kind of like it up here, geography-wise. Enjoy that. Groceries a little higher. And the weather's shit. It's fucking cold and just freezing cold. Bitter. Zero stuff. Sleet and rain. Crashed on my bike once. Bicycle, not my motorcycle. Don't get to get that out much at all. Not even once a week. But once the weather warms up, I think I could have a lot of fun if we get this workload manageable. I decided I'm going to use that line from the movie. If people ask me to do things I don't want to, like work all long days or do just crap I don't want to do or that I feel is wrong, to maintain my self-respect, I'm going to say I would prefer not to. Fortunately, I've got myself back in the position where I could get fired, terminated, and be fine. I could ride out the lease, and I'm already getting leads on other job opportunities where people are interested in going to work in Colorado or whatever. So the weather would be colder there, but it's not like when I took this job and I used up all my unemployment and I was in $1,000 a month lease for another 6 months and I needed something to pay that bill. Now I'm out of that, back on my feet again, as they say. I can get to be my cocky old self. And as we know, we should live for today, for tomorrow we die. Let's hope this one saves.